Alright, hey guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I am doing the Iron 1200 today. I do own an Iron 883. This is the first time on an Iron 1200. So I'm just gonna do a quick ride since I've already done two Sportsters before. So first things first, I'm not a fan of mid control, so I kinda already don't like this. Yeah, and the shifter pegs are a bit too difficult for me to shift. But although I kinda like the pegs, how they look like, but the shifter peg is a bit too low. I gotta adjust it a bit high, but nothing too difficult. So the 1200 it comes with 8 hangers. Stock. I'm not a fan of 8 hangers. I dread 8 hangers. I really don't like them. I prefer drag bar. They are my favorite. Drag bars are the best. It's comfortable for mid controls, 8 hangers. I do apologize for the wind if you are hearing some. It's pretty windy today. It's actually quite windy suddenly. But the good thing is it still retains much of the Iron's design. So if you want to get a 883, if you want to get an Iron but you want to get a 1200, by all means get an Iron. But if you're someone like me who likes a drag bar and also not too much of a issue, what I would personally do if I were to get the Iron 1200, first thing first, forward control, drag bar, and I'll take out this. I don't like that, although it kind of helps cut the wind, makes it a bit easier to ride. Forward control, drag bar, take this out. These are the first 3 things I would do. And I personally don't like the retro kind of design on this tank. I still prefer the hard candy, those glossy kind of paint jobs, the shiny, the ones on the 48. The gas can is I don't like the brake. Yeah, I don't like the foot brake. It's a bit weird. Anyways, I think the fuel tank is kind of cool, the way it's done. I don't like the mirrors. The mirrors are small, but the groups are nice though. Yeah, just look at the groups. Yeah, the groups are nice. The controls all the same. Turn off, turn on. Okay, trip mileage, high beam, low beam. Turn signals on the right, turn signals on the left. So yeah, Sportsters, still echo. The Sportsters engine is one engine that I really like. It's got the roar, it's got the power. Generally speaking, not just the Iron 1200. The the Sportster series is Harley's version of a sports bike, I would say. That's why they call it Sportster. It's pretty nice if you really want to mod out your bike and really want to push it to a way new level. And you like cornering, you like drag racing, or you just like custom building. I think Sportster is a good platform. Right, so Iron 1200, Iron 883. If you're talking about stock, alright, if stock, comparing the 883 and the 1200, I would buy the 883 because right out of the factory, the 883 is a much more beautiful bike. Personally, if you look at the 2018 and just keep at 2018. So if you compare the 2018 roster of the Iron compared to 1200 Iron, I would buy the 883. It just looks nicer. It's definitely nicer than the Iron 1200. Personally, I feel they should have just kept it exactly the same as the 83, but put in a new engine. But then again, if they were to do that, then there's no point of actually having an 83. You might as well just stop the production on that engine, on that line. But 83 is a lot of history in it. So, and I think it's a good starter bike. A 1200 might be a bit too powerful. I started on an 83 personally, and I think it was a good choice for a first bike. So if you ride another, let's say you ride a CB400 or some other bike like, you know, 200cc, 400cc, and you want to get a big bike, Harley, yeah, and you like the iron, get the 1200 then. I think it's a good choice. But personally, I would, if you're asking about a 1200, this is just my personal preference. I would rather you buy the 48. Like again, I like the forward controls and the styling. You want a cafe racer, go for the Roadster. But if you really love the iron and you like the ape hangers, you don't want to change anything, then I think the iron is a good choice for those who already have their minds on an ape. So ape hanger like this, so you don't have to do much. Maybe just change the color. But if you like it like this, then fine, yeah, go ahead. Okay, I haven't seen the 48 special yet, but seeing the photos, I think the 48 special looks nicer. I mean, this is just my personal preference. But let's just say I love ape hangers and I want to get a 1200cc. I think the Iron 1200 is a nice choice. It's a good bike, just like all the sports accessories. It's got a lot of pull. So yeah, it really comes down to whether you want to have forward control, drag bar kind of design like the 48, the bobber feeling, or you want to go to an ape hanger, very chill kind of style, then the Iron is a good idea, the Iron 1200. The main thing is the engine. If I was to buy my Iron 83 again, I normally wouldn't, because I feel it's underpowered. I would have definitely preferred an Iron 1200. Yeah, so I would prefer the Iron 1200 compared to the 83 in terms of engine. But if you were to ask me to choose between an Iron, a 48 and a Roadster, I will always take the 48. I love the 48. But if you give me an option between an 883 and a 1200 Iron, I'll obviously pick the Iron 1200. So this is just my thoughts on how I weigh the bikes in terms of preference for me. Alright, if you were to put the Iron 1200 and the 48 Special beside each other, it's going to be a bit of a tough choice because they both look very similar. But I think I'll take the 48 Special because of the wheels and mainly more chrome parts. You want a blacked out bike, get the Iron. You can see how blacked out this bike is. If it's possible, I'll try to get a photo. Every single thing on this bike is blacked out. So if you're looking to get a bike where you don't really have to paint it black, like you want it all blacked out, then yeah, I think the Iron is a good choice. But if you are like me, you like a bit of chrome, then the 48 Special or the normal 48 is a better choice. So it really comes down to preference. Like what Harley has said is going to release a lot of models over the next few years. So what it does is it gives you a lot of options. Gives you a lot of options on what you want to do, on what you want to buy. So this way you don't really have to spend a lot to customize the bike. So yeah, other than that, it's a very short test ride. I've already done a few Sportsters, the 48 and the Roadster. You can always check them out. I'll put the link below, or I'll put it at the end of the video. So other than that, that's all I have. So it's really up to you. It really depends on what you want. But you know, it's a good bike, nothing to complain about. It's just the mid controls, I don't like it. So till then, you know, ride safe. Just stay safe on the road. It's always dangerous to ride. And I'll see you guys soon. Alright, see ya.